Okay, so it's the morning of day 4.
Good morning.
And yesterday, Roger received some excellent trail magic from the interpretive ranger at Mount Laguna. She gave him her yoga mat after she found out that his sleeping pad had popped and was like a lost cause.
Yeah,
So,
to be totally clear, I rage quit and threw it away.
he did. It's in the trash at Mount Laguna. So, Roger, how was your experience on this beautiful pink yoga mat?
So, very sweaty, actually. It ended up being great insulation. I ended up, instead of sleeping in my puffy, like I thought I'd have to, I ended up having to take it off because I was sweating too much. Same with my gloves, same with my hat, which I'm impressed. Weight's probably not what I want, so I'll probably buy a foam pad at some point, but for now, I like this better than even when my other pad was working.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a success. Well, thank you, Ranger. So Roger and I got plenty of water yesterday, like way too much. So we don't have to fill up at this water source, but some of our friends do. So I just thought I'd share it with you. This is non-potable water for horses only and through hikers. All right, so you might notice that I'm now by myself. We came to a spot that Roger tried really hard to get past, and it was just too much with his fear of heights. So we hiked back together to a road. He's gonna hike out to Sunrise Highway and either hike along the highway or get a hitch to meet me up ahead. So I'm glad he's doing what he needs to do, but also feels really weird just being by myself. So I'm eating some jerky for lunch and got some bars, so should be good. Hoping that we can still catch up with some of our buddies up ahead. So that's all for now. So it's still pretty hazy today, but I just wanted to get this because Roger's not with me, so I want to be able to share how awesome this is. Some really pretty views out here, even with all this haze. So I'm especially intrigued by this yellow patch, which I think might be part of the super bloom. I think that might be California poppies. So no way to tell for sure, but I'd like to think it is. Pretty sweet. Just hiking along, I came upon this message here. It's a trail text, so it's a message left by another hiker for somebody behind them. It looks like it says Stanish, but I don't know. Maybe that's somebody's trail name. There's this nice little arrow here, and if you follow it, it leads to this little arbor. There's not really anything behind it, so I'm not exactly sure who this is for or what it is, but it's kind of neat. Coming up on some really cool rocks up here. These just look awesome. From this one angle, that one in the middle, there, it looks like a weird fish with mouth open. It's pretty strange. Some nice shade right there, but I don't know. I don't know if Roger ended up road walking or hitching a ride, so if he hitched a ride, I don't want to keep him waiting too long, so I'm just gonna keep going. But this is super cool up here. Just like, check out this view. All these neat rocks.
All right, so day 5, I had my vertigo trigger pretty badly. So I'm doing a little bit of a different route. Hey, look, I'm about to hit San Diego Canyon. I think I was already in San Diego Canyon, but yeah. Just taking this alternate and gonna maintain the continuous footpath and call it good. Objectively, the ledge really wasn't that bad. It was just a couple 100 feet straight down. Of course, when I say that, sounds pretty bad. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to it because it's just gonna get worse, but that's all right. I just think I need some baby steps in between that. So Sarah and I are going to meet at the unnamed dirt road, which, if I was going to hitch, would be kind of hard to like describe to people, I think. Oh yeah, so I don't know that I feel like recording this story just now. I'll tell you how I got this name later, but got my trail name. My trail name is Spam. So I'll write a post about that. I don't feel like talking about it just now. So one of the things I'm hoping to get out of this trek is not being afraid of heights quite so badly anymore. I don't think I'll ever not get butterflies, but I'm pretty severely afraid of heights. And unfortunately, in this case, it is far more dangerous to walk on the side of the highway than it is to go on a trail that, you know, in this part of town, probably, or this part of the trail, thousands and thousands of people do just fine. And instead, I'm on the highway. So, yeah, it's kind of frustrating that the thing that's actually not dangerous is so scary, but I can deal with the thing that's actually kind of dangerous. I don't know. I'll get there. It's one of the things I want from this trip.
Just heard my first rattlesnake. It was pissed. It's over there in the bushes somewhere. Oh, I definitely squealed and ran. Like, ridiculously like a small child. But it's okay. Rattlesnake's okay. I'm okay. You're doing good there, buddy. All right, first live rattlesnake encounter. Did not see him. He's under that rock somewhere. Pretty sure scared me. All right, I'm now less than half a mile from where I'm supposed to meet Roger. So I'm really hoping he's there and that he made it okay. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But there's an unnamed dirt road that comes off of the highway, and that's literally what it's called on Guthooks on our GPS app, unnamed dirt road. So he is going to be hiking that road from the highway back to PCT. So I should see him really shortly. So kind of fun thing, looks like right there are some through hikers. So even though we got a late start, or had a little delay, we're catching right up. We'll just see if Roger's down here. And there he is, just like that. How long you been here?
Just got here a little bit ago.
Oh.
Just mid-stock. He just filled up on water.
Oh, no way.
Him up there.
I saw people up there. I was just pointing it out on camera.
Yeah.
Did you end up walking or hitching?
Walking. I wanted to keep the continuous footpath.
All right,
Yeah.
sweet. I just got water back there too because I wasn't sure if there'd be water up ahead. So
Well, there's good water up here, so I think we
Cool.
should resupply.
cool. All right. Well, here we go.
All right, so after our little highway walk, my little highway walk, and Sarah and I meeting up, I decided, felt like I needed some foot care, which I don't know how much you can see that blister, but it kind of makes my toe look like a triangle, which is funny. So Sarah's gonna pop it.
By the way, this is not a recommended medical practice.
Yeah.
It's a personal preference.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Well, it looks like we can't really see this operation, so I'm going to zoom out.
There's quite a bit coming out of it.
Oh, yeah? It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
Ah. Ow. Ow. And gross. Ah.
Oh no, we've had another gear casualty. My backpack has developed a hole, but it's just in the mesh and I can fix that. All right, so we're just heading out now. Hoping to make it to Scissors Crossing today and then hitch into Julian for a 0 tomorrow. So pretty stoked about that. You can hear Roger is too. Also, it is already really hot. Like, this is probably gonna be the hottest day in the desert. I don't know what the current forecast is because I have no service, but yesterday was about 73. It's pretty hot. It is like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already super hot. So we'll see what happens. Also, I did sunburn through my sun sleeves yesterday, so that's a huge bummer. But I guess at least I won't have a super weird tan line from wearing them. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Yeah.
So, Sarah, how are you feeling about your hiker fashion?
Pretty great.
Yeah. So what do you have going on here?
So I was getting quite badly burnt on my ear and my neck. Even though I put on a lot of sunscreen.
Ooh, yeah.
The ear hurts really bad.
Yeah.
So Roger fashioned me this nice little...
Yeah. I used my Cub Scout knowledge to tie a little neckerchief knot to make my big head buff fit Sarah. Do you feel fashionable, Sarah?
It feels great.
Do you have the best husband ever?
Yes. All right, so here we are. We're probably within a mile or so of Scissors Crossing, and this is pretty easy right now, but we've already come over probably 11 or 12 miles today, so getting some good miles in. But, oh, here's Roger. Do you want to point out where we came from today?
Oh my God. So we came over that bridge, and over, and around, and down, and down, and down, and now it's flat. Never realized flat mattered so much.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh yes, I do.
All right. Cool. Well, we should be at Scissors pretty soon. I can see the highway way off in the distance there. And Scissors Crossing is actually an underpass, or an overpass. An overpass of the trail, an underpass of the highway. So once we get there, our plan is to try to hitch a ride into Julian, which is a trail town, and try to get a hotel, clean up a little bit, get some of the stench washed away, and just kind of relax and get some things done before we head back out. All right, so we're still on our way to Scissors Crossing, and we just got a text from our buddy, Dr. Mindbender, back at the water trough where we filled up earlier today. That was about 5 miles in.
Yeah,
5 or 6 miles in.
Yeah.
He decided he was feeling pretty bad, so he looked on the map and found an alternate route to get to highway, and he actually got someone to come pick him up and take him into town so that he could get some rest right away. His legs are killing him pretty bad. So
thank you, trailing who we don't know the name of.
Right? So Dr. Mindbender texted Roger and let him know that basically all the hotels in Julian are full tonight. And so what we've decided to do instead is we're going to see, hopefully there's some water here by the highway.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a water cache. And if there's enough for us to be able to make our dinner and have a little bit to drink, we'll probably just camp out here. And he did give us a hot tip that there are 2 rooms tomorrow night at the Julian Historic Hotel? Julian Gold Rush Hotel? Something like that.
Something like that.
So we got online real fast and booked one. So
The room we have is going to have a clawfoot tub that I'm going to have a very personal acquaintance with.
Roger's very excited about this. So
Epsom salts.
probably no Julian today for us, but tomorrow will be Julian Day, and we had originally planned to spend 2 nights in Julian, and basically 1 full day, but 2 nights in Julian. So this still fits with our plan, but now the hotel includes a free breakfast and an afternoon tea, so we're going to be living in luxury here coming up pretty soon.
About that.
All right, cool. We'll see what happens here when we get to Scissors.
So we're at the turn to get to Scissors Crossing, about less than a mile that way. But we see someone else put up a sign for the Stagecoach Trails RV Park 3 miles that way. You can tell that they know their audience because they have this sign. It has a bunch of just information on it, but it also has 2 ice creams, a pizza, a hot dog, and this monster burger. They certainly know their audience. Hey. So what you just heard was a mine collapse here in the candy mines in Julian, which is super cute. It's day 7. We're doing a 0, which means we are going to be doing 0 PCT miles today. We're just resting up, exploring the town, and exploring hygiene. We have a hotel room for us that'll be ready in about half an hour. But I just wanted to show off this candy mine because I think it's freaking adorable. They have buckets that you take and you fill it up. It's $2.49 a pound.
And there's a canary over here.
There's a canary.
There's the canary.
Looks like it might be dead. I'm not sure that we should be in here. But and they have these sound effects going the entire time. We're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Where'd you get there?
It's an apple flaky with vanilla.
And what's your drink?
Julian cider.
How is it?
It's really good.
Can't wait to dig into mine too. Mine is bumbleberry, blackberry, boysenberry, blueberry pie with vanilla ice cream and a cider. And we're at Mom's Cafe, and they are so nice that they comp all of this for PCT hikers.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
If you ever come here and shop here, they're
It's amazing. So good.